July 20th is a date I will always remember as the day my life changed. I was 20 years old that year, and though I didn't know it, that will be the last summer of my innocence. My picture of the world since that day has been forever changed.
So thanks for bringing him in, Ronnie.
Yeah.
But you know, Dave is picking up a stranger like that.
Well, you know, I do have a connection with the police department. Besides, what else am I supposed to do? Just leave him on the side of the road?
Well, a third cousin is so much of a connection. Especially since I haven't seen him for so long. So, how's it happen you feel he's home from college?
Well, it's all right. You know, of course, I'm just the old hometown every once in a while. Because when you get in the city, you can just go out of school.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But here, it's pretty well lazy. Have time for lunch? The sandwich shop is pretty good.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I sure did.
Okay, let's go.
So, Lee, had any interesting cases lately?
Well, just the usual parade of bums and drunks and dope dealers, you know, Ryan. There's not many honest people left, you know?
Yeah.
This man you found is pretty interesting. You don't look like a typical drifter, you know?
No. I noticed that when I found him, he had these really soft hands. I mean, they were too soft. It didn't seem right.
Yeah. You're absolutely right about that. They're not just office workers soft, they're baby soft. That's pretty observant, too.
Hey, you think you have any room in the agency for a new detective?
You don't want to be a cop on it, believe me. Anyway, you told me back at the office, but tell me one more time, what happened when you found the guy?
Well, I drove up on the guy. You know, I was just minding my own business, and there's a skyline on the side of the road. And I thought, well, you know, this is like a scam that they run. You have one guy laying on the road, and you have another guy in hiding. See, so that when you pick up the guy on the road, this guy in hiding comes out of nowhere, and you get mugged. But anyway, I noticed the guy. I found him, and he was just unconscious. You know, he was just out like a light, and his clothes didn't match for some reason. But you know, then I just picked him up and took him back to you. You was the only person I know that took it to.
Well, that's pretty smart. Just using your own noodle about that scam. We've had some of those things happen.
So you find out anything about him yet?
Well, we take him to the medical center, and if he checks out there, he'll be returned to us. I imagine he'll be staying in an empty cell tonight. But anyway, we've taken his fingerprints, and we sent them to the FBI and also the state.
That's nifty.
Maybe we'll get a match there. They can even match footprints now, you know. They have a computerized system.
That's pretty good. So, how's your wife Leslie doing?
Well, she's doing okay, Ronnie. Just the usual stuff. Well, how's college going?
Well, college is going pretty good. Not too much happening on the old college scene. Just studying hard, doing what I'm supposed to do. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
Well, you just keep up the good work.
Yeah, I know.
The honor roll again? we're all very proud of you down here.
Yeah, well, you know, it's definitely a lot different than being at home.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Well, you want more? You want the rest of these chips?
No, it's okay. I think I've about had all the chips I can stand.
Well, I'm going to be going back to the office.
All right.
Well, I'll keep you informed.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Ronnie. Calling to check on your man, huh? Still found his name, so we're calling him John Doe. You know, the stereotype is true. We do that. The FBI came up a blank on his fingerprints, but we're trying some other things. Maybe we'll come up with something.
Have you managed to get him to talk yet?
No, actually, no. There's nothing wrong with him physically, they say. And they're not ready to dismiss him as retarded either. I just don't know. He's a strange case. He's got weird eyes. Old eyes. Like he's seen things.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you filling me in.
Sure, Ronnie.
Lee, come up and get lunch.
Well, I better go. Lester's calling me. All right, see you later. Bye.
Enough work at work without bringing it home.
This is interesting stuff. Did you know that 2 million people disappear every year and most of those people are never found again? Well, some people have their theories. More interesting than the disappearances are the appearances. People just show up out of nowhere. Like, let me read you about this one. This fellow named Caspar Hauser, who was found back in 1828 in Nuremberg. Nobody knew who he was, where he came from, or anything. His hands were soft. He didn't know how to talk. When he finally learned how to talk, he thought he was kept by unknown beings underground until he was finally let loose in Nuremberg. About last week?
Yeah?
The one that Ronnie found?
Yeah.
Except for the location, he could be Caspar Hauser.
Oh, come on. He's just some guy that has blasted his mind on his drugs, and you're trying to make it into some mystery of the universe.
Look, I wish I could get just a little bit of support here.